Yeah.
Squid's in the chat.
No, Squints isn't. Not yet. He joined the room early, but he hasn't been on the chat yet.
Yeah, I see him in the room. I just... Squints, I'm not like your last opponent. This won't be a Sunday drive.
That's right. That was supposed to be set on the stream.
Twice.
So
Twice.
save that.
That is on the stream already, but yes.
God, that's hilarious.
Oh, that's good.
That's good shit right there. I don't care who you are.
So,
Thick skin,
Cone
Curtis.
and
Thick
Ward,
skin.
what I would like you guys to do before we start it is go right out of the track, make sure the red X is on, and then go back in. Because for whatever reason, sometimes when I try to start it after we've been in it, it won't start immediately until we've done that. So why don't we do that first? Well, no, just before. We have a couple more minutes. When I say okay, I'm about to... Okay.
As you say, I just exited the room.
Don't exit the room.
The track, man. Stop yelling at me.
Because again, that's another one of these finicky things with this that it wouldn't let me start until we did that, so...
Who's BG Moses?
Don't know. But he left the room. But obviously I friended him somewhere here, so I don't know. I'm not sure who he is now.
Well, when he was here before, was it when you were in the room?
I'm not
remember
sure.
it happening? Because see, I remember Squint saying something about he thought maybe he was a friend of his.
And you know what? I don't just friend or I don't just add people. I've only added people that have been on our Discord. So now I really don't know who he is.
Plus with the GT7 name changes and shit, you have no idea.
Yeah. 1 minute, guys. 1 minute.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and cycle my mic and my stuff so I can't hear you guys.
Okay.
Shenanigans. You gotta watch the shenanigans too, man.
So Toothless, I'll need you to back out completely as well. Just to the X, yeah.
Don't leave the room.
Just make
Just
sure
put
it's
a
a
green
red
check.
X. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't leave mad, just leave.
I don't have to go home, but yeah, I can't stay here.
Oh, sorry. You want a green check mark, so you want to click the red X. Sorry about that.
And so does Captain Ward. Or do you want me to get in now or what?
Go back in now.
Okay.
And I will try and start it, and we'll see here in a moment. So who wants to watch who for it? We're looking for the false start, just to make sure it goes clean. And in the corners, if they scuff anything, just kind of keep a random, if it's a dead stop, obviously it's a big time difference. But if they just scuff it, I'm adding like 2 seconds.
Alright, hold on. Don't start.
Okay. Okay. Okay, no, that's fine. And I'll start with Colin at the first start here. And then, like I say, if he scuffs the corner, but he maintains his, maintains most of his speed, we're just adding like 2 seconds to that. Just so at the end of the first race, we take that off so there's not that bigger gap, right? Hey, Squints.
What's up?
You're on just to watch us watch, okay? You ready now, Colin?
No, I'm just sitting in. Oh my God, don't start, Jesus.
How about now? Are you ready now?
Oh my God, would you fucking slow down?
Family.
Gru's Fraba. Okay, go ahead, man. Fire it up.
Alright, here we go, guys.
Good luck, guys.
Hey, thank you.
Good luck.
Let's do good luck, Ward, because I know you can't speak, but I know you're listening. or not listening or whatever, good luck regardless. Have fun.
He'll hear that on the stream.
Yeah,
I know. I'm gonna do the same. I'll mute my headset so I don't listen to people yapping.
Oh,
Water can top.
not right now.
Have a good race, guys.
They can't hear you.
Yep.
I will next race, yes. I'll have a good one.
So this is our round 2 of our Champion Series. This is our first race out with Cone and Ward. Going head to head here, and going into the first corner, Cone is ahead a little bit with a 0.2 of a second advantage. As they head into the S-corns, Cone is maintaining his lead, but it's down to 0.3 of a second. And Ward is riding home hard right behind, looking for an opportunity to get by him. Going into the first 90 degree before the tunnel roll, Cone is managing to stay ahead by 0.2 as he goes into the last 90 before the tunnels. Heading into the tunnels here, he's gaining time, so Cone's car is a hair faster than Ward's, as it's now almost 0.7 seconds difference between the two heading into the hairpin. Cone takes the hairpin very, very clean, and Ward is right behind him, 1 second down, as they head into the back straightaway to the start-finish line on the first lap.
Man, that 4C's fast.
It is. He's picking up lots of time. There are 1.7 seconds. It'll probably be 2 by the time he gets to that first corner. And it is. He's at 2 seconds as he pulls into this first corner with Ward right behind him. It's not usual where we see Ward falling back, right, for time.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
But he's gained a bit back in the S's. He's back to 1.7 seconds.
It handles a little better than the Alpha.
But just once they get onto those straights, it's funny. So that's where Cone has the advantage and Ward has the advantage once they hit all the corners. Because he's down to 1.3 going into this back straight again.
He should be over 2 by the time they hit the hairpin.
Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the second it's all on you, right? So the first one is we hope to see him clean, so Ward just put up a 135.294. I mean, sorry, Cone did, I apologize. And Ward put up a 136.170, so his second lap there. There's now a 3-second gap between the two of them as they're going through the S corners here. This will be in their third lap. And Ward again pulled a little bit of it back, 2.5 seconds.
He was purple sector on that.
Yeah. I saw that as well. As they come into their 90 degrees here and into the tunnel row. Only opportunity Ward has here of catching him here is if Cone messes up his hairpin a little bit. But the way they're running, I don't expect that to happen at all.
No, not at all.
But Ward is down to 2.3 seconds, so he definitely gained time coming out of those S corners. And coming into the hairpin here again, Cone takes it very well. And Ward is right behind him, taking it just as clean as they head into this last straightaway and into the last lap for the final. Perfect.
3.390.
Yeah, I got that. Excellent. Good race, guys.
Yeah, that was a good, clean race.
So
Good
once
job,
Yeah, good race.
I'd like you guys to get back onto the track and just run a couple laps while I work out the times here, and then I'll give you the time. Thanks, guys. Good race. Good run.
Do the Canadian math, not the American math.
That's right.
Brad.
Yes, I am.
Make sure to put that 0 before the...
That was funny.
So you guys using metric time nothing up there now?
Yep. Yeah, it's better than Imperial time.
Alright guys, going into the second race, there is a difference of 3 seconds, 3.389 seconds. So Ward will be getting a 3-second head start for this second race. A 3-second head start, yes.
He'll make that up pretty easy. Once he gets in my draft, I'm toast.
Yeah. Yeah, that 4C's got straightaways.
Swerve, yeah.
Or you can just dump me in a wall like in practice.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking about it. I'll make it look like I slid out.
Oh,
Yeah.
alright. Okay.
So on
Pit
this,
slam.
That's what
Yeah.
they say. 8 tires are better than 4, right?
yes. So Ward, just make sure that you're a slower time on the track for your second lap here than Cone is, okay? That way it just sets up the grid properly. We'll be starting the second race in about a minute here.
Oops, sorry. Forgot. We're on live stream. Sorry. Sorry.
Archer,
Animal.
Archer, you might turn up your mic. I can barely tell you're there.
How's that?
Still quiet.
He's
I can hear you just
soft-spoken
fine,
anyway.
Arch.
Really?
Yeah. I get
Maybe it's on my end then.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't have time to adjust the word. The rain's coming.
The rain's coming at Lamar. Sorry, weather takes way more precedence than you actually being able to hear me.
Awesome. Alright guys, we're going to start the second race. I will sit with Cone, and I will make sure that he's there for his 3 seconds before he goes. And then, like I say, this one now, it doesn't matter if they scuff the corner, this race is all on them.
Alright, good luck, Cone.
Starting
Yes,
right now.
sir.
Have a good race, guys.
Yeah, have a good race, Ward, and I hope I catch you.
Pit slam.
3 seconds is a lot, man. Not 20, but...
It'll be interesting.
yeah.
going into the second race here, and Cone has a 3-second deficit as Ward pulls away here. We're watching Cone, and he's off 3 seconds behind. He actually started at 3.35 is the time that I saw, so that's not bad as they're heading into the first 90 degrees here. Ooh, Cone went a little bit wide into that first corner as Ward's going through the S corners here. Down to a 2-second difference now. Cone's already pulled back a little bit. It's when we get onto these straightaways is where it's to see if we can see if Ward can hold them off. Because the straightaways is definitely where Cone is making up his time, where Ward makes it up in the corners. And going into the back straightaway into the tunnels, 2.6 seconds.
And dropping.
And dropping.
Come on, wheels, don't fail me now.
Going into the hairpin here, it's probably going to be about 1.9 seconds. 1.85. Coming out of the hairpin, Ward takes that very clean, and he opens up the gap a little bit again to 2.1. As they're in the back straight for heading to the start-finish line on the first lap.
A little bit of a slip from Cone in the hairpin.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be any.
Ward put down a 141, and Cone put down a 143 in that first lap. Going into the first corner, Ward is up by 1.3 seconds, and he takes the first corner very clean again, and Cone's just right behind him, running it very well too, as they head into the S turns. And this is where Ward seems to pick up a hair of time on Cone, which is showing here he's up to 1.4, and he put down a purple time, so that's the fastest section on the track for him. As they come out of the S corners into the 290s before tunnel roll, Ward is back up to 1.7 seconds, heading into the back tunnels, 1.8. So at the moment he's able to keep Cone away as he heads into that first hair or that last hairpin again. Coming into the hairpin, and Ward has a 1.25 second gap, and he takes it clean again. And Cone again also takes it clean
too.
And there are 1.7 seconds between them as they head into the back straight. And Cone is slowly eating that up again, as it's down to 1.2 seconds. And coming across the line, Ward puts in a 135.4, and Cone puts in a 134.6. As he's gaining time here as they're coming down to this first 90, it's 0.6 of a second as they head into the S corners. It's going to be tight here. I think it's going to come down to the hairpin and how they manage to stay apart there. Ward's gaining a little bit of time. He's up to 1 second again as they're heading through these S turns. Going into the 290s here before tunnel roll. And going into the tunnel roll, Ward is up by 1 second. Going into the tunnels here, and they both take it a hair wide, but never scuffed off any time at all there. So now we're down to the battle. Here's the fight now. Down to 0.6, 0.5, 0.4. Going into this hairpin, this last straightaway is going to be where all the marbles are going to come, and Cone's right on his butt. 0.6 seconds. It's going to be very, very tight here.
good race, guys.
Holy smokes, guys, that was really good.
I was not, I'm going to tell you right now, I was not trying to follow you because I knew you were trying to break the draft, but it would have slowed me up. I said, I'm just going to stick my line and let the Alpha run with the horsepower.
Holy smokes, guys, that was awesome.
That was a good race, Ward. Good race.
That was a really good
man.
race.
Good race. Wow.
Wow.
No, you weren't. Oh man.
Wow.
I had a couple of turns that could have been a little better, and that might have made the difference. But it is what it is.
Yeah, yeah.
But that was so
insane,
close.
Yeah.
That could have been the closest one of the whole series.
Yep. So Cone has dethroned Pick.
Yes. Actually, Alpha was the first one to dethrone Pick.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little bit of a controversy on that one, but anyway.
No, it's not. No, he did a good job. He did a good job.
Oh, he did. I'm not saying that he didn't. Not at all. So, but good run, guys. Very
Yes,
good
thank
run.
you. Good run, Ward.
Yep, good run, man.
It's been a pleasure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. that last like when I came out of that 90 up to the straightaway before the tunnels, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him. There's 1.7 second or 1.2, 1.3 seconds, I think. I was like, I'm not gonna catch him. There's no way. And then all of a sudden it started coming on. I'm like, okay, I might be able to do this. And when you, Ward, when you dove into the inside there, I'm like, well, you just ruined your whole line. What are you doing? I'm like, sticking your line.
You bet you when we were practicing doing other races, you'll take that inside line from me on the corner if I let you, so I have to block it. I have no choice.
This is true.
Yeah.
That is true.
That
You
is
get
my
on the
line.
inside of me going into the corner, and then I'm done.
Yeah.
Especially with your car. I was done anyway, but you know.
Wow. I don't know.
Anybody know who Drew is?
I drew. I could have definitely botched up that hairpin, though.
Yeah, he's my friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was counting on, was you to make a mistake somewhere, and I don't think you did you?
I did a couple little corners that, like you know, a couple corners I could have took a little bit better to you know, make better time, if you will. But
right.
Nothing like I did when I raced against Candid, and I just botched the last hairpin.
Well, and what killed me too was that first corner off the first lap. My car, whatever reason, was pushing like gangbusters where it normally doesn't. I mean, normally you hit the gas and it's got just enough looseness in the rear end to come out a little bit, and it turns a corner, and it wouldn't. It was squealing tires and pushing, and I had to get out of it, and it was just like, okay, come on, what's going on?
Wow.
So, Ward and Cone, you guys finish 0.153 seconds apart.
Oh, nice.
I had no idea how close you were to me. I knew I'd passed you, but I had no idea how close you were. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm driving cockpit view, and I can't see shit inside the car except for what's in front of you, so...
Right. Well, when we were just right before the line, I looked to my right, and I could see your bumper, and that was it.
Wow.
Your back bumper.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacks and Squints. It's 7:10 here now, 9:10 for you guys. So 15 minutes. So 25 we'll start. 25 after the hour.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Perfect. I'm gonna stop the stream and then I'll start it just before that again. But awesome run, guys. That was very fun to watch.